Hi everyone, welcome to the next tutorial in our UC Chemicals weekly tutorial series. This one's going to be on the topic of importing. We're asking you to use import if you would like to, for example, upload numerous chemicals at once, whether it's from an internal spreadsheet that you have or from information you've downloaded from the old chemical inventory system. So the first thing we're going to do is just start from the front page, I guess you can call it, of UC Chemicals. And I'm in my inventory, so I'm going to go ahead and go down to the inventory summary. Now this is only going to be available if you're a PI or an inventory manager. I'm going to click that, and now I'm going to scroll down and look for the import and export section. So this is where we're going to be doing most of our activity today, but I want to have you first pay attention to the sublocation section. You want to make sure that you have sublocations chosen for where you're going to import your chemicals to. This is very important, otherwise the import will not work. Okay, knowing that I have those sublocations entered, I'm going to go ahead and click import, and it gives you some steps. So the first step is to download and complete the template. So I'm going to go ahead and click download template. This will allow me to save that, and now I'm going to be able to upload inventory using this template. I first have to populate the template, of course, and for the sake of this particular tutorial, I've already done so. So as you can see here, I've taken the template and the fields and I've populated them with all of my information. There are some fields that aren't necessarily required, but if you see here the fields that I've already populated, those ones are the ones you're definitely going to want to populate if you can. Scroll to the right and you can see some of these other fields aren't quite so necessary. And one other thing to notice is that some of the fields have drop downs, so you can choose a limited number of entries, solid, liquid, or gas for physical state, or you can go over here to units and choose particular units. Now that I have the import template populated the way I need it to be populated, I'm going to go ahead and save it and get ready for the import itself. All right, back to this page. Now I'm going to upload that file. And I get this as my set of results. You'll notice there's three different sections to this. There's the exact matches, the multi-matches, and issues. The exact chemical matches means that your inventory matched with the master library exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that all of those are correct, and I'm going to click this box to the left of the cast field, and that selects all of them. I'm going to save the selected inventory, and now those have been uploaded. I'm going to move on to the multi-matches. Now in these cases, there might be some issues with the matches that were suggested and what you actually want. So for example, chloramphenicol, I just want the pure stuff, not the solution. Same thing with ethidium bromide here. And you can scroll down and see if the matches correspond with what you want in your inventory. Choose formaldehyde, and every now and then you get some matches that aren't quite right. So my hydrochloric acid is actually a 25 to 37% solution, and methanol is definitely not methylene blue, so I'm going to select methanol from the drop down. Once I'm satisfied with the matches, I can go here and select everything again, save the selected inventory. All right, moving on to the issues section. It says that I have 4 invalid items. Some of these have errors, for example, no chemical matches, maybe there was no sufficient match, and then some of the entries may be missing cast or physical state. This is my chance now to complete what I have selected as the good matches, and also when I hit this button to complete the import, it will allow me to download a list of the errors. So I'm downloading the errors now, and that means that I can go back to that for error reconciliation, so I get those last 4 items into my inventory. That will actually be the next topic for the upcoming tutorial. But the rest of the items I have successfully imported, so I can go ahead and check, going back to UC Chemicals front page. In my inventory summary, I now see that I have uploaded 24 chemicals with 98 total containers. the import has been successful. So that's going to conclude this particular tutorial. In the upcoming weeks, expect more, and if you want to go to our website, in the chemical inventory page within our website, you can find all of these tutorials as well as other information and known issues to help you when working with UC Chemicals. Thank you, and see you next week.